Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important Spidder-Geddon review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what Spidder-Geddon books to buy. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about Spider-Force. This is issue number 1. Now, this book has a little bit of buzz about it because it's got the first appearance of some new Spider characters. It's got Spider-Kid, and it's got Astro-Spider in here. So are these going to be the type of characters that might go on in the Spider-Man universe? Or are they just going to be throwaway characters and you never see them again after this event is over? Okay. Now this book is written by Priest and the artwork is done by Paulo Sequeira. I apologize about the lack of editing in these couple of videos this week. But I'm in between jobs and I really wanted to get these reviews out there, so I thought, well, doing the reviews an old school way is better than not doing the reviews at all, correct? So that was my thought process there. But when you look at this book's artwork, it actually looks really good. Here we get to see Spider-Kid as he is introduced for the first time. Really detailed. Love the costume. Looks awesome. We get to see Ashley Barton in this book, right? Clint's daughter. So that's pretty cool as well. So I like that in there too. Here we get to see Jessica Drew. So she's in the book. So yeah, it all looks really, really good when you read it. Here's another page right here. So that's awesome too. It's probably some of the best artwork that I've probably have seen in any of these tie-in books so far. Okay, so now let's talk about the story. What happens in this book, okay? So, first things first is you wind up seeing Kane. That's how this book actually opens up. You see him fighting Verna, who is the inheritor, I think mom or whatever the case she is, and she's trying to get this soulless gem, and they're preventing her from getting this gem because it's going to bring back the father of the inheritors. The whole family's going to be together. They're going to rule the Spider-Verse. They're going to kill all the spiders. They're going to eat them all. So that's their goal, is to try to stop that from actually happening. So that's what's currently going on. And then what happens is you go back a little bit to yesterday, and you wind up going into Earth 218 and you meet Charlie. He's 13 years old, okay? And he is a spider character. And he kind of lives in, I guess, foster homes or whatnot. Obviously, the parents are no longer around, or Uncle Ben, or whoever it is. And we get to see him trying to survive on the streets. He takes money from drug dealers. And that's how he pays his rent and things like that. And so then he's met up by Ashley Barton. And so they're obviously related because Ashley calls him... it's like Charlie is the grandfather, so she is the grandkid of Charlie. It's just weird shit, okay? So I was like, okay. So they meet up, and so now you wind up seeing Kane meet up with Jessica Drew, saying, we need you, we gotta stop Varna. What's going to happen is they're going to take over and they're going to kill your son and things like that. At first she wanted nothing to do with it. But when she realizes that her son could get killed and these inheritors feast on the younglings the most, that's when she was like, okay, I'm going to do this. So they all wind up meeting in Superior Octopus's like laboratory. That's just a meeting spot so they can actually get these radiation suits. And then we wind up seeing them go back into Earth 3145, the Earth that's just completely desolated and destroyed. And if you're in there, you'll die because you'll be affected by the radiation and whatnot. And so what happens is Kane kind of sets them up, destroys all their spider watches, and now they're stuck here. Jessica's pissed off at him, and Kane is like, listen, I'm not letting her escape. And we got to find her. She's somewhere in here. We can't let her track us and whatnot. Next thing we wind up seeing is that their spider sense goes off. And who do we get introduced to on the very last page of this book? Well, it's none other than Astro-Spider. Look at that. Huh? He's in this cool, like, Astro suit. Kind of reminds you a little bit like looking like Venom there. Looks like Flash Thompson or whatnot, but I don't know. It looked cool. And I was like, dude, I want to see more Astro-Spider. So you get that first full appearance of Astro-Spider and Spider-Kid in this book. And it made for kind of a quite interesting book. I liked the setup here. I loved how Kane was the one that kind of recruited everybody. And he sent them out. He kind of tricked them. But that's Kane's personality, right? He's going to do what it takes to get the mission done. And I like this cast. I like Jessica Drew. She's the experienced one. We got Ashley from the other world, and then we wind up getting this new Spider Kid who's actually quite comical. He's just like, should I take like a roll call here? And like, who are the Super Friends? They make a Super Friends reference. So this book was actually a lot of fun. And I'm really looking forward to the next issue. And I love the cliffhanger here because we're still not introduced to everybody. We just see Astro-Spider for the first time on the last page. So we still have to learn a little bit about him. So this was good. Probably one of my favorite tie-ins to this event so far. So definitely, guys, I recommend pick this one up. And this ties in very strongly to the Spidder-Geddon book. And at the end of the day, I'm going to give this one a 4.25 out of 5 stars. I really like this one. So guys, in the comments below, tell me if you actually read this book. Were you excited for it? And what was your favorite Spider character in this issue? And guys, as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me, guys. And until the next comic book review, hopefully you enjoyed this old school way of how I did my videos. And I'll see you guys on that next comic book review. Take care, fans. Bye.